Someday, a manned trip to Mars and return may become the mission assignment.
Musk has plans to build a colony on Mars.
So you can transform Mars into an Earth-like planet. Let's make this real.
February last year, and you may remember the excitement when NASA successfully landed its Perseverance rover on Mars.
The US, Russia, and China have successfully landed robotic rovers.
Over the last year, it's revealed the planet as never seen before.
Imagine if we found evidence that there was some sort of microscopic life there. That's huge. It's, mind-blowing in a way. And so I think the opportunity to look for that and bring it back to Earth and then see what we see is going to rewrite history books regardless of the answer.
Saying they want to put military bases on Mars.
Creating a self-sustaining civilization on Mars would be the greatest adventure ever in human history.
The Red Planet has always been a tantalizing dream for us mere mortals, as from science fiction to science fact, the journey to Mars has been a long and arduous one. But with groundbreaking advancements, heated rivalries, and unforeseen challenges, the race to colonize Mars is no longer just a dream. Yeah, it's heating up. Join us as we delve into the electrifying world of Mars colonization, where the impossible becomes possible and the future of humanity hangs in the balance. Well, Mars has fascinated human beings for centuries, but the first recorded observations of the planet date back to ancient civilizations such as the Babylonians and the Egyptians. However, it wasn't until the late 19th and early 20th centuries that telescopic observations allowed for more detailed study of Mars. In 1965, NASA's Mariner 4 mission became the first spacecraft to successfully fly by Mars and return close-up images of the planet's surface. Since then, numerous missions have been sent to explore Mars, both by NASA and other space agencies. These missions have included orbiters, landers, and rovers, and have yielded valuable data on the planet's geology, climate, and potential habitability. As for colonization, the idea of settling humans on Mars has been proposed since the mid-20th century, with early concepts involving terraforming the planet to make it more habitable. In recent years, private companies such as SpaceX have entered the scene, with plans to establish a human settlement on Mars in the coming decades. While many challenges still need to be overcome, the dream of colonizing Mars continues to inspire scientists, engineers, and enthusiasts around the world. Getting to the possibilities. Well, colonizing Mars offers a range of potential benefits that could have profound implications for human knowledge and our future as a species. Establishing a human settlement on Mars would enable us to learn more about the origins and evolution of our planet and the universe as a whole. This would present new scientific and technological challenges that could lead to advances in fields such as robotics, biotechnology, and material science. Plus, colonizing Mars would provide a backup plan for humanity in case of any catastrophic event on Earth. Furthermore, the technological advancements required to colonize Mars could improve space travel technology, develop new resources, create new economic opportunities, and inspire future generations of scientists, engineers, and explorers. Ultimately, the potential benefits of colonizing Mars are vast and could help us address some of the greatest challenges humanity is facing today. Talking of challenges and feasibility, Mars colonization has been a topic of interest for many years, but its feasibility depends on the state of technology. Currently, there are significant challenges that need to be overcome to make Mars colonization a reality. While the state of technology has progressed, there's still a long way to go. Mars' harsh environment is one of the most significant challenges for colonization. Due to the lack of a magnetic field and thin atmosphere, harmful radiation from space exposes the planet. Advanced radiation shielding is necessary for human survival. The planet's cold temperatures, dust storms, and low atmospheric pressure also pose significant challenges to maintaining life on the planet. Another major challenge for colonization is the scarcity of resources on Mars. The planet has limited water, and colonists will need to develop advanced technologies for extracting and purifying water. Additionally, they'll have to create systems for growing food and producing other essential resources. The distance between Earth and Mars is a significant challenge as well. The journey, in fact, takes around 6 to 8 months. Colonists must be self-sufficient and capable of surviving for extended periods without resupply from Earth. This requires advanced life support systems as well as new technologies for resource extraction and utilization. Despite these challenges, recent advancements in technology have made Mars colonization more feasible than ever before. Developments in robotics, 3D printing, and artificial intelligence have made it easier to build and maintain a colony on Mars. Private companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin are in fact actively working on developing the technology needed for a Mars mission. Moreover, to enhance Mars colonization, autonomous robots could be the key technology. These robots have the potential to perform crucial tasks such as building infrastructure, growing food, and exploring the planet without human intervention. The implementation of autonomous robots could help reduce the need for human labor on the planet, thereby making it easier to sustain a colony. And if we talk about organizations working towards Mars colonization, NASA has been developing technologies for a manned mission to Mars for several years. In September 2021, NASA successfully tested its new rocket, the Space Launch System, designed to take astronauts to the Moon and eventually to Mars. NASA plans to send humans to Mars in the 2030s. SpaceX, founded by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, is also working on the technology needed for a manned mission to Mars. In 2020, SpaceX successfully launched and landed its Starship prototype, intended to be the spacecraft that takes humans to Mars. Musk aims to send humans to Mars as early as 2024. The Mars Society, a nonprofit organization, promotes Mars exploration and colonization, sponsors research projects and Mars analog missions, and advocates for public support of Mars exploration. The United Arab Emirates Hope Probe mission also arrived at Mars in February 2021, becoming the first Arab mission to reach the planet. The mission's primary goal is to study the Martian atmosphere and climate. China's space agency CNSA has also been actively involved in Mars exploration. In May 2021, China's Mars rover Zhurong successfully landed on the planet, becoming the first Mars mission launched by an Asian country. So you see, many organizations and countries are working towards Mars colonization and exploration, and the field is advancing rapidly. For your interest, let me tell you there are several other ongoing and planned missions to Mars by various organizations. These missions are aimed at further exploring the planet and preparing for potential human exploration and colonization. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, for instance, has been orbiting the planet since 2006, while the InSight mission is studying the planet's interior and seismic activity. The Mars 2020 mission landed the Perseverance rover, which is searching for signs of past microbial life and collecting samples for return to Earth. Additionally, NASA plans to launch the Mars Sample Return mission later in the 2020s to collect and bring back samples from Mars. SpaceX has set its sights on establishing a self-sustaining city on Mars. The company is developing the Starship spacecraft, which can carry up to 100 people to Mars. Unmanned missions to Mars are scheduled for as early as 2024, with the first crewed mission targeted for 2026. Other international space agencies are also planning missions to Mars, as in the European Space Agency and the Russian Space Agency are jointly conducting the ExoMars mission to study the planet's atmosphere and search for signs of past or present life. China's CNSA has also sent several missions to Mars, including the Tianwen-1 mission, which arrived in orbit around Mars in February 2021. Overall, the ongoing and planned missions to Mars demonstrate the continued interest and investment in exploring and potentially colonizing the Red Planet. These missions are expanding our knowledge of the planet and preparing for future human exploration and settlement. But how can we ignore the ground reality? Yeah, the concept of colonizing Mars is both thrilling and daunting, with opportunities to expand human civilization beyond Earth, but significant challenges and risks are there as well. Radiation exposure is a major concern due to Mars lacking a protective magnetic field and thin atmosphere, which can lead to severe health consequences. Psychological stress from isolation is another significant challenge. Moreover, Mars has limited resources including water, air, and nutrients, and developing sustainable methods to extract, process, and recycle these resources will be essential for survival. The ethical implications of Mars colonization are also important, as human activities could potentially contaminate or destroy any indigenous Martian life. There's also the potential for exploitation and colonization, raising concerns about colonialism and imperialism. However, overcoming the technical, environmental, and social challenges will require significant investment and innovation, and careful consideration of the ethical and social implications of expanding human civilizations beyond Earth. In conclusion, it's essential to be mindful of the implications of our actions and work towards a future that's equitable and sustainable for everyone. The role of every individual and organization in shaping the future of space exploration is significant. Advocacy, investment, or scientific research, we all have the power to contribute to the continued exploration and colonization of Mars and even beyond. Working together towards a common goal by embracing collaboration, innovation, and a commitment to ethical and sustainable practices, we can create a future that's both inspiring and equitable for all. Well, that's it for today, guys. So, how do you see this fascinating race to colonize Mars? Do share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep watching more of such insightful and entertaining stuff. Time to bid adieu. Take care, friends. Goodbye.